Hello everybody, it's Jen again. Oh wow, the camera really shows the dust that's collected on my steering column. But I'm coming at you from, my speedometer because I'm in the Walmart parking lot and we're going to have a little pep talk before I go in there. I was just thinking, I have not been in the Walmart since December, so I have not been in there this year. I try not to go in there. Y'all have heard me talk about it before because it's a nightmare. But unfortunately, when you live places like where I do, you just have to go to Walmart for certain things. And there are people everywhere, even though I'm in the back of the parking lot. So I just set y'all in my little speedometer area in my vehicle. So we can have a little pep talk. We can mentally prepare ourselves. Let me grab my list out. I even got me, before I left work, I took a Post-it and I wrote down what I needed to get. I may search up some aisle numbers on stuff. We just may do it. But I just keep a running list. And when I have enough things that I have to go to Walmart for, I go. It's a nightmare. There's people everywhere. People can't drive. I almost was in 2 wrecks just getting into this parking spot. And in this city where I work in, where the Walmart is, it's right by the interstate. It's like right off I-75. And half the plates in this parking lot aren't even Tennessee plates. Like, it's all out of town people. This is where all the hotels are. It's like the busy end of town. It is a nightmare. An utter nightmare. And I'm here on a Friday night. But it's been raining all day. I can't do anything in the yard. I went to Tractor Supply that's also on this end of town. I needed to get some pet stuff. We don't have a pet store in this city. So I went up there and I was like, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to fool with Walmart. So we're having a pep talk. Do any of y'all just hate going in Walmart? I can't stand it. People walk real slow. It's super crowded. The shelves are always a gum. It's hard to find anything. You have to check yourself out because if you go in the cashier, like the actual manned cashier lane, it's always lined out to the back. I hate it, but it's a necessity. I have quite a few things I got to get, so I think I'm going to look up I know some stuff as long as they ain't moved it on me. I pretty much know where it is. Oh, please don't say they've rearranged the store. It's been a few months since I've been here. Oh, yeah, and then the people doing all the online order pickups, you can't even get, if you got to go in the grocery section, Lord help you, because you can't even walk in there for all the online grocery pickup doing. I used to do that online grocery pickup stuff. But let me tell y'all, last time I did it was a nightmare. It took forever, and then the few times, my stuff was hours delayed. And I'm like, I'm trying to pick this stuff up on the way home from work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to spend all night at the Walmart. I think I ended up canceling my order and then going in and getting the stuff, and I still got it quicker than they got it. Ain't on the workers or anything. I'm sure management is like, hey, let's have 3 people do the work of 15 because we don't want to pay to hire another person. I worked retail for years. I know how that crap works. Let's get a drink. I did go to Tractor Supply though, and it was a wonderful experience. The only thing I don't like about Tractor Supply, at least that particular one, they put the aisles so close together. They must have gotten the manual from Dollar General, but they put the aisles so close together that you can't even, some of them you can't get a buggy through. So you have to leave your buggy in the aisle and then walk up the aisle to find stuff. I did get some of their cat litter. I'm going to try out because Lord have mercy, has cat litter gone through the roof. And I've tried their cat litter before, like a different variety, and it was terrible, that paws and claws, but I found a different one. I'm like, I'm going to try this. If it's not, if it's at least 70% is good, I'm going to take it because it's half the price, But I had to get some food. Eddie's having a problem gaining weight. He's still losing weight. So one suggestion I saw within my budget is get kitten food because it's higher caloric, Apparently, we'll see. So I bought him a couple cans of a Science Diet type one. And then I bought him some Fancy Feast kitten. That was a little cheaper. So we're going to try that out. They didn't have my watering can I wanted, but I think I'm going to, I got to get windshield wiper fluid. You know what? This is the first time I have bought windshield wiper fluid in like 10 years. I bet it's all kinds of different now. I don't know if it's really crazy in there. I might just go to like Advanced Auto or something another day. I just don't like it in here too, because when you go into Walmart, it takes at least, the fastest I've been able to get out of there is like 40 minutes checked out into my car. Like, I'm used to going in places being in and out 15 minutes. So, I don't know. I hate it. But we're going to figure it out. And then, you know, I made the mistake. I called my dad and I was like, hey, you need anything? I'm heading to the Walmart. But he gave me a list. He came ready. Which he goes and picks up my Aldi stuff sometimes. So I'll go pick up him some stuff. But he was like, oh, you ready? I'm like, well, I'm driving. You're going to have to text this to me. I can't pull over and write this down. He's like, all right. And then I get this text, you know. But anyway, this is my little pep up talk. I'm going to get in there and get it over with. I'm sitting here belly aching. Watch it be my best experience I've ever had in life. I hope so. And I'm hoping, gosh, I hope stuff is not as expensive as the last time I was in here. Because Lord have mercy. I mean, I feel like you can't get out of Walmart with at least spending $80. And I've already spent enough money today. I also stopped at the local nutrition store here. It's called like Natural Energy. And I got me a tub of protein powder. So that was like $25. So, yeah. I'm going to get in there, y'all. This is any y'all that are about to go in Walmart. This is your pep talk, too. Those y'all that enjoy Walmart, I guess we even each other out. I'm going to get to it, y'all. I'll check back in. Send happy thoughts. And here in a few seconds, you will see me. And by the look on my face, you will know my experience. I'll see y'all here in a bit. Alrighty, y'all. I made it back. It took me about 50 minutes. So, but I did go to every section of the store. We had some highs. We had some lows. But, yeah, I walked into the store and the first thing I saw, now this, I have never seen this. All my years working retail, all my years shopping in retail establishments, this was a new maneuver. So this woman had 3 buggies strapped together. I don't know if she had strapped together with bungee cords. I don't know. They don't still have the child snaps on them anymore. They probably figured that out when I was little, that yeah, those don't work. Your kid just hangs off them. But I don't know how. She had 3 buggies tethered to one another. She had children in the middle one, groceries in the front and the back one. She was in the front of the front buggy, pulling it from the front. Which I don't get why the children were in the buggy, because they look like 11, 12 years old to me. Like, I don't know. But she's pulling these 3 buggies with one hand. Now that I think, that was a great feat of strength. And talking on the phone with this hand, and these buggies are snaking and going on. It's like a live version of that game you used to have on like Nokia cell phones back in the day, the black and white ones, the snake game, where your little snake would eat the little dots and it would get longer and longer and you had to not hit yourself, but it was the Walmart edition. And she's just talking on her phone and these things are whipping around and them kids are fighting each other in the buggy, and I was like, welcome to Walmart. Then I get in the aisle. I had to go in the toothpaste aisle. Lord have mercy. Toothpaste is expensive. I have to get the sensitive toothpaste, you know, lifelong coffee drinker. I have to get the sensitive toothpaste. I found they had like a littler tube of the Equate. It was sensitive extra whitening. I don't really give a crap about the whitening. There ain't no point in it. I drink too much coffee to fool with that. But we just have regular natural color teeth. Although this camera makes them look a lot whiter than they are. Thanks, phone. But I'm in the toothpaste aisle, you know, having a mental breakdown in my mind of the price of toothpaste. And there's this lady in there, and I guess it was her kid who's probably 16, 17 years old. And he's walking around, And he's just taking the toothbrushes, because there's toothbrushes on one side, toothpaste on the other, and he's just knocking them off into the floor. And then they got a little girl too. She's probably 7, 8 years old. She's literally pushing the buggy, but she's like bucking bronco in it, like slamming it up and getting up on it. So the front of the buggy does this, and I'm thinking, oh Lord, this buggy is going to come down on this child. And the mom's just like, I mean, she just looking around like, I don't know, she must deal with this 24/7. I don't know. So I went behind, and like they were on the other end of the aisle, and I looked up, they were just left all them toothbrushes there. Nobody picked up them toothbrushes, didn't say nothing about the boy knocking. I mean, it was like 25 toothbrushes. It was like 2 full rows. So I sat there and I picked them up, and I just looked at them. I gave them like the stink eye a little bit, because I can't hide nothing on my face. Just kept it moving. And the funny thing was, I ran into them again. I was looking at cutting boards, because I need a new cutting board. If y'all know anything about cutting boards, let me know. Y'all know I am learning this cooking and kitchen stuff little as I go. Some of y'all got tickled at me that one video when I didn't know there was different size baking sheets. Oh my gosh, has my life changed after figuring out 1/4 sheet and 1/8 sheets. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, I got rain running down my face. But oh my gosh, yeah, it's raining. Those, I have wore them things out. I love them. But what's a good cutting board to get? I had bought those cheap like poly ones. They are cut all to pieces just from cutting, and I don't even use them very much. Like, I mean, I'm not real hardcore with them, I guess. There's not a lot of stuff I chop up, maybe like 5 or 6 things a week. And yeah, they're terrible. They need to be replaced, because I don't want to eat plastic as I'm, eating my food. Should I get a wooden cutting board? How does that work with meat? I need to look up some videos, but I may wait and ask for that for Christmas. Because just the dinky wooden cutting board was $20. I'm like, I ain't paying no $20 for something I'm going to cut on. Like, yeah, I don't know. Unless it's something like Cadillac goods, I need to do some more research before I make this investment. But they were in that aisle at the front of the kitchen stuff for like the cutting boards and the utensils and all that. And buddy, there was end caps facing it, that had the soft lines for the bath stuff and everything. And there was bath towels or bath rugs or bath crap, on there. And that boy just walked through, and he took his arm, y'all know what I'm going to say, took his arm and just like body slammed a whole shelf of those beautifully folded soft lines. Like, my ex-retail heart died. Maybe that's why I hate Walmart so much. It gives me like flashbacks of all the bull crap I had to deal with to work in retail, all these menaces of society and retail stores. And this older feller walked it behind him, and he looked at him, and I looked at him, and then he started picking the stuff up, and I just shook my head. Also, the mother about run into my buggy 3 or 4 times going around. I said, excuse me. She just looked at me. That's one thing I've noticed. I don't know if it's because we got a lot of out-of-towners in Walmart or something, but there's the Southern hospitality is few and far between. Like, usually you walk past somebody and you smile and you say, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, excuse me. Another person go, oh, you're fine, honey. That is the exchange. Oh, I'm sorry. No, or excuse me. No, excuse me. You're fine. You're fine, honey. You're fine. If you ain't been to the South, we say you're fine all the time. Honey, you're fine. It's fine. It's good. It's fine. Or at least you do the like, what do they call it? Like the awkward white people grin, where you look and you go, That's what one of my friends told me. That was the awkward white people grin. And I was like, I cannot argue that. I'm an awkward white person. I do it all the time. But we have the grin, y'all know. Or at least you do your head like that. I mean, something. No, man, people just bulldoze in here, man. It's crazy. And then there was these 2 little girls, which, kids gonna be kids, okay? Kids, they can be the sweetest little beings, or they can be the menace of the menace, it can switch on a dime, like, just bam. But what got me, these little girls, they were running around like crazy, smacking the snot out of each other. They was probably around 9 years old or so, just smacking the snot out of each other. I mean, I was worried somebody, they were coming, you know, people with their buggies. I don't want a kid to get hit by a buggy. And the mom, she would just sit there and stop her buggy a little bit and turn around and watch them fight. Again, she probably deals with this 24/7. I don't know. It's just something. It's just crazy. There's a few other things too, but I was just like, okay, whatever. But once I got out of the non-grocery stuff, because I had to get quite a few things. Lord, my wallet hurts. I knew I wasn't going to get out of there under $100. I had to get some big ticket stuff too, and they had some litter in. It's been hard to get the scoop away in the 4-bag pack, so I went ahead and bought that. Even though I bought litter at Tractor Supply, my cats I don't think are going to stop pooping anytime soon, so I will use it all. And if I don't like that cheaper stuff I bought, which it's only about $3 cheaper than the scoop away, but if I don't like that cheap stuff I bought, I can kind of, you know, cut it with the expensive stuff, you know, with the scoop away. But now I had to get some cat food, and I had to get a bunch of stuff for my dad. And I had to get some more expensive-y type things because, again, it's like household stuff and things that I can only get at Walmart, and I save up. I try to avoid it. I've made it like over 4 months this time, so let's not have to go back till Christmas next time. But I got to the grocery section. Everybody was polite. It was all nice, everything. I was like, shoot fire. There wasn't a bunch of online orders all around, fooling around. Maybe it's too late for pickup now. I don't know. It's pert near. Lord, it's after 7 o'clock. My goodness. But the other thing, when I come out here, by the time I drive out here, do all this, Lord of mercy. I thought it'd be busier in the groceries than that because there's a holiday coming up, but I don't know. I didn't look around. I just had to get a few things, but I was actually pleasantly surprised by the grocery prices of the stuff I saw. I don't think it, like, some stuff was actually really cheap. They have their great value K-Cups, like, buddy. I got a couple of the small packs to try, a 12-pack for just like $4.20-something. But if you get the bigger packs, it's a lot cheaper. Like the biggest pack, it comes out to 27 cents a K-Cup. Oh, yes, I pulled out my calculator. My dad really likes the K-Cups. But I'm telling him, you know, and I usually get him, he likes the Tully's French roast and everything. And I'm just like, Dad, I cannot pay $19 for a 24-pack of K-Cups. I will buy you the Tully's beans and I will grind them for you. And you may use the reusable K-Cup. But I bought some of these small packs. We'll give them to try. I was pleasantly surprised by that. Their produce prices weren't too bad, actually, for some stuff. So I was surprised their grocery prices, from what I saw, are on par or less than they still don't beat Aldi, but they're close to Aldi. So I would, in my area at least, I say Aldi's the cheapest produce wise. Yugo's hit and miss. Sometimes they're the cheapest, sometimes they're not. And then Walmart might be next. But then you have to deal with the emotional pain of Walmart. 2 people going the wrong way in the parking lot. Walmart parking lot. Walmart parking lot. But I mean, the grocery aisles were a nice experience. Oh, I had to get toilet paper. That's another high ticket item. Picked up the toilet paper, got halfway down the aisle, and realized the toilet paper I picked up was open and somebody had stole 2 rolls out. Honey, though, if you got to steal some toilet paper, I ain't gonna say nothing to you. Just you know, you hurting, I guess. Hopefully you didn't just do it just for fun. Is that my phone going off? Or is that these people? Hold on. I don't want to stop the recording. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do a cut here. I can't tell. I don't hear very well either. Like, I'm partially deaf in one of my ears. And I can't tell if it's my phone doing the buzzy thing or, like, if something else is going on. I don't know. I have no idea. We're just sitting here in a rainy parking lot. Oh, and I bought me a splurge item at the checkout. I got me... Lord, at the sodium. We're going to be eating this real slow. I got me some beef jerky. This was the only thing at the checkout that I could eat. Or that I would eat. I can eat anything. That's a whole nother story, whole nother day. My relationship with food. It's not that I can't eat stuff. Oh, it's got maltodextrin in it. Okay. I may give this to my dad. I eat maltodextrin and I just have such an inflammatory response to it. Daggone it. This is $3 too. I ain't gonna eat that. I could, but I would feel like doo-doo for 2 days, and I don't like feeling like doo-doo. I like feeling good. But I mean, I could go right now and get a whole, buggy full of junk and just go home. And one of my junk things, I would get like 2 bags of those corn tortilla chips, or the Tostitos chips. And then I get the little jar of the yellow queso that was always in the chip aisle. Oh, son, I could mow through some of that stuff back in the day. I just think now, and I think all the things my digestion would do, and my knees would be hurting for a week. I don't know. That just ain't worth it to me. If I was going to do something like that, I'd make me my own corn tortillas. Get that, don't come after me if I have any Latino viewers. Is it Maseca? The bag of the really fine corn flour you make the corn tortillas out of. Oh man, you do that one time and that's it. That's what you're gonna have for life. Oh man, that makes me really want some fresh. I may have to get up to that one of these days. I know that's kind of high on the glycemic corns, around in the 70s, but that might be something to get up to one day. If I was going to do something, that would be it. I wouldn't do it on some bagged chips. I get my cast iron griddle out and we do that. And then, so we were feeling good in the grocery aisle. The prices are looking great. The people are, they act like they have been around civilization. Like just knowing, I guess, the flow of being around people. If somebody's coming down the aisle this way, you push your buggy over so they can get by. If you're looking at something and somebody's waiting behind you, you kind of acknowledge them. And I don't know, just like basic social things. I don't know. It's just funny. Like here in Food City, I feel like there's a lot of people, they may just not get out of the house much. I don't mean that as a dig, but it's just like you can kind of tell. But if you're mean to me, I don't really care, and then it will be a dig at you. But like, I mean, basic human manners, or you don't. I think people know them. They just don't care. There's another traffic maneuver. But then I get up there and I have all this crap, and there's one register with a cashier at it. And of course it's lined out through the clothes. I didn't even look at the clothes, y'all. I went through. I will say I did look at the bras, because that's something I do need some at. That's one thing when you lose a whole lot of weight. You've lost a lot of weight when you got to get new drawers. That's what we call underwear where I'm from. It's your drawers, okay? You got your upper drawers and your bottom drawers, okay? But I ain't paying no $20 for any Walmart bra. I just ain't doing it. Even though I'll wait till I get. You know what? I was about to say gift card. I had daggone $25 Visa gift card in my wallet and I forgot to use it. I'll use it on something else. I'm sure there'll be something else I have to buy. Daggone it. I completely forgot. I'm going to have to put that in front of my debit card. Shoot. I was going to buy that cat litter and stuff with that. There will be other stuff to buy. Maybe I'll use it at YouGo next week. That'd be good. Or if I need to get more garden stuff. I had it, my boss's boss gave us $25 gift cards for Christmas, and I keep forgetting to do it just because I'm in there and I'm like, get me out, get me out, get me out. So, should have done that. I'll do it. I will do it. Y'all don't worry. I'll do it. I have to figure out how to use it. It's just like a plain Visa gift card. But I had to do self-checkout, which it wasn't too bad. That is one thing, and you'll probably hear me harp on it ad nauseum. It still just shocks me how much easier stuff is for me. Like, I have all this energy left over. I'm not like I used to, man. Pushing that buggy and having to do that self-checkout and all that stuff, I would be worn out. My feet would be hurting. My legs would be swole up. All this stuff. I'm just hopping and a-bopping, and I'm ready to go home and, get more stuff done, Oh, I do dread taking this stuff out of my car, though. I ain't gonna lie. I do dread that part. But, I was just hopping and a-bopping and going on. I do think I should get some type of discount for checking my own groceries out. Like, if it takes me 10 minutes, then I should get what you pay a cashier for 10 minutes off my order. That's all I'm saying. Can we get a petition? Like, especially when it's a lot, if it's more than 10 items, I feel like I should be compensated. Walmart can afford it times 100. So, I don't know. I didn't like that. It didn't take too long. And I was going out and I made eye contact with one of the salespeople that sat up there. And he was asking me about home projects. I'm like, no, thank you. I was just trying to be nice. Make eye contact. Do my awkward white people grin, man. Just, just say hi and let me keep going. It's like when you used to go to the mall and you had all those people that had the hair products or what was it? It was the dead sea salt moisturizers and stuff, and they're trying to grab at your hands and slap lotion on you and all this other stuff. And it's like, don't make eye contact. Keep going. Keep going. I don't know. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to have for supper. Y'all know me. I got to think about what I'm going to eat. I think I might roast me up some broccoli. Cut me up a plate of tomatoes with some salt and pepper. And I got me some steak bites. I might make me a pizza too. I got some ground beef, potatoes and peppers. Onions. Not potatoes, onions. Peppers. Jennifer, you just need a nap, buddy. Oh, that reminded me. Why did that remind me? Walmart does have seeds. They had radish seeds. They were 20 or 30 cents. So I picked me a pack of those. Wish I hadn't picked up my pack for $1 or something in Tractor Supply. And a bunch of flour and vegetable seeds for 50 cents or less a pack. So that's pretty cool. Who knows how good they are. But if you get 2 or 3 to sprout, honey, that's your money. I mean, I thought that was good. Didn't see any watering jugs. And I did not want to go through the garden center. There was people like horsing around in there. We didn't want it to happen. But yeah, I went to Walmart. I survived. There's my coworker pulling in over there. That is hilarious. This is a very small town. Well, small city, I guess. I don't think she saw me. Although my vehicle is pretty distinctive. But there's 10 of them just like it around here. Let me get my water jug. I guess I won't be chatting at y'all on the way home because it's raining. Like, I remember to turn my lights on, turn them off. This vehicle has the manual lights, and it's something I have to get used to. My last car I drove for years and years and years, it had the auto lights. I never had to think a thing about it. So, I don't know. I'm sad about that beef jerky. But yeah, I went to Walmart. I survived. I gotta get home. I gotta get his stuff to him. I had to get him flour and all that kind of stuff. So I hope it quits raining. What else did I get? I don't know. I had my postage, y'all. I do like that Walmart's got that app that you can price scan. I do freaking miss the price scanners, though, that used to be on the poles in Walmart. Can we bring those back? That was just so much better. You get stuff in a buggy and do all that. Oh, and then when I pulled up the toilet paper pack, there was a bunch of spiders that people had taken off of stuff. Not spiders like the insects, like the security spiders that go around boxes. I wonder, maybe somebody took those 2 rolls of toilet paper out and they stuffed stuff in there. When I worked at Kmart, we would get people, they always hid stuff in the pet food section. They would hide wrappers and the security things and all that in between the bags of pet food. It was a mess. The lengths people went to steal dumb crap. Then it was like CDs and stuff. But I don't know. I guess I ought to get to it, y'all. I have fogged up my windows. So getting steamy in here. Now I'm going to get on to my house. Hopefully I will get there and get all this unloaded by about 8 o'clock. Maybe I can get up to some more stuff since tomorrow is Saturday. Now I ain't got to get up any particular time. I'm a nut though. I'll probably still get up about 5 o'clock. And it's raining and stuff. So there ain't nothing I can do outside. I just got to do home stuff. So maybe I'll get all that done tonight. Now we'll see what happens. I ain't worried about it. Oh, I just can't believe it. It just feels so much different. Not even just physically. Like I tell y'all, I wish like there was some spell you had where people could feel like how they could feel when they, quit eating a bunch of processed stuff and everything and, start getting their health together. Like If I knew I could feel this good, I would have done this a long time ago. Oh, another traffic maneuver. And also, let me get my car turned on. We'll start defogging, so when I do get on the road, it'll actually... Radio, I turned you down. Okay? It's fancy radio. Oh, I didn't put my microphone on. Hopefully y'all could hear me okay. I think it sounds better when I'm staying still if I don't have the microphone. But, just how less anxious and nervous and all this stuff I am about things. Like, I'm just trucking along. I have so much less nervous energy and just so much, I don't know. It's wild. It is just wild to me. I didn't have to pee 5 times, so that's great. If you know, you know. You know, that should have been a sign that I had diabetes at the time. I used to have to pee, like, all the time. Yeah, and I mean, I haven't eaten since lunch at like, well, I ate lunch at 12:30, and then I had like my little tray. I make me up like a little snack box. I had celery, grapes, and some baby carrots in there today to munch on, and I ate that about 3 o'clock. I'm good. I'm not hungry or nothing. I bet I'll be hungry by the time I get home though. I'll be ready to eat some steak and stuff. Eat something hot. I'm gonna get to it, y'all. Thanks for listening at me ramble. This little Walmart parking lot pep talk and ramble. Thank y'all so much, and I will see y'all soon with something else. Bye, y'all.